All right, everybody, welcome back to the Virtual Speed Performance YouTube channel. We are not in our normal filming location.
What are we doing today?
We are not in our normal...
What in the world are we doing?
No, I don't know what we're doing. What are we doing? We got a forklift.
We got a forklift.
And we got what looks to be two Mustangs in the background. We got GP1 with the nuts.
GP1, he's putting the nut and bolt in.
I got my nuts in my bolts.
He got his nuts hanging low today.
Solid.
It's hot.
Solid. There's a little kitty cat.
It's Chevy small block.
That's the famous cat from the group chat,
Yep,
the family group chat.
None of you ungrateful bastards know about it.
Hey.
Give him a walk around what we got here, man.
A walk around.
This is a pretty awesome project if anybody out there looking for
honestly, it really is. If anybody's looking for...
She's right.
I would say a pretty badass little hot rod project. Nice, pretty neat 4-eye Fox, bloop, can't speak. I'm too excited. 4-eye Foxbody.
With a title.
With a title. That means, you know what that means.
Streetcar.
Streetcar.
Right. Even still has street gauges.
It does. Oh, my, as Ricky would say, oh, man, it's got gauges, man.
I like it.
It's got...
Has a third pedal.
A third pedal.
An extra brake pedal.
That is an extra brake pedal. Well, oh, there's the hood latch.
What's that extra brake pedal for, Rob?
I finally found the hood latch.
Let's see if Rob knows what that extra pedal for.
That would be for a stick shift. It was an original 5-speed car.
Original 5-speed, 4-eyed Foxbody.
5.0, 5-speed, painted black originally.
Sounds like a song out of the 60s.
It's about as badass as they come. You understand that, right?
That is
You heard?
You heard?
You heard? It's got some pretty nice gauge. Actually, a pretty nice gauge cluster in there. Bunch of Autometer Phantom gauges. It does have a seat, so you don't need a seat for it. Uh-oh. It's got some rod lights on the back. Nice open trunk space for, say, your roll bars and everything. It's already gutted pretty much for your roll cage. Don't even need to gut it. Here's some of the extra stuff that comes with the car. You got a drive shaft, seat, some of the door panels. Tell them about the stuff that comes with the car.
If you look, I guess that's a tranny cross window, and it has a set of subframe connectors.
Subframe connectors.
There's a drive shaft.
Drive shaft.
Now the tail arms in the back are right there because it has an upgraded 8.8 rear, I think you said, and it has round tube control arms. I'm not a Mustang guy, as funny as that sounds. I don't know what that means. We got door panels.
Some sweet door panels. Give you a classy, fine look.
Street car.
It's street car. It does have tail lights.
It is really a cool car, though.
Honestly, it really is. You know how cool of a bracket car it would make?
Yeah, this car is a drivetrain away from being a pretty cool bracket car.
Oh, absolutely.
Put a little 6-point roll bar in there, or even, you know, a lot of the guys now are into the no prep stuff or the back track stuff. This is a perfect car for that.
Yep. It'd make a killer bracket car, or even you know, no prep car, or whatever your desired race.
I think here in the state of Florida, I think the no prep stuff and the no time stuff is big. I feel like that's what this car is destined for.
Oh yeah, this is destined to be raced on a shitty surface.
I agree with that. on a small tire, ain't nothing gets down better.
Actually, the door's shut pretty well on it.
It does. I like it.
In my opinion, you're not going to buy a Foxbody that's not rusted out for under $4 or $5 grand.
Absolutely.
I think we have you one right here.
Yeah.
I think this is a pretty nice unit.
And if this is a little rougher than you want, you know what? We got you covered. We
got you covered. But wait, there's more.
There's one more.
There is more.
Let's show you what this car could look like with about 10 or 15 grand put in it.
Or you could just start with that car.
If you overnight parts from Japan, it could look like that. Or you could just buy this one and be done. You know, you ain't got to worry about it.
This is every young man's dream right here, if you ask me, especially from my era. You were either an IROC guy or you were a Mustang guy.
Yeah.
And
well, didn't you have a car similar to this when you were younger? Actually, I think when I was when I was younger.
What it means to open up a car with that nice interior in it and see a 10-point roll cage in it.
I mean, come on. Got swing out bars.
If you want to date a fat girl, you got a roll bar.
For the fat.
got the electric panel all behind the carpet, so you can get to all of your, look at that, nice wiring. Yep, that's where your Holley HP sits. All your stuff stays back there.
Occasionally does.
Here's the engine. Got
She's not NA, guys.
nope.
Got a nice Borg
Warners
67 mil.
67.
Yeah,
It's a 331 stroker. All right.
331 stroker. Yeah, it's got good bottom end parts in it, forged rods and pistons and all the goodies.
Ooh la la.
Brand new injectors,
Mm-hmm.
all new fuel lines.
Even got Steve Schmidt plug wires.
Most of them. One of them is fire core. This one makes a little more horsepower in cylinder number 1 because it's got the fire core.
Hey,
Well, if you've ever heard anything bad about Steve Schmidt, he never gets anything done all the way anyway. So that really kind of just confirms what we've always heard.
that is
rumors of.
quite hilarious, actually.
We'd tell you how fast this thing is, but if you're going to do some no-time racing, we can't divulge that information without a serious deposit.
Right?
Well, yeah.
And it runs on that Holley HP.
Holley HP.
Yep, it's got the overdrive transmission, the 4R70. So that way
And
you
it
can-
comes with another one, right?
It does. It comes with another one. This one does not have a trans brake or any of the good clutches are in it. All of the good parts are in the other transmission.
Is it a stock converter in this or no?
This one has got a PTC in it. There is another converter for the other transmission too. That one has a crack in the bell housing, so we need to get all the goodies out of it and put it into this case. So it also has a better drive shaft that could go with it. Right now it's got a spool in it with
This is such a multi-purpose car though, man. I mean, a little bit of buffing and paint the trim on this, dude. You're at a car show on Sunday, you're at a racetrack on Saturday night.
It could be a
Cruising
drag
on
and
during the
drive
week.
car. I mean, all the hot rod or
Drag-
sick
drag
week.
and drive, exactly. And then you could drive it to the drags, race it for a little while.
Yep.
You could go to the car show.
Yeah.
You could do the car show and the racetrack in the same day.
It's really such a multi-purpose car, and I mean that not just for a video standpoint.
Right? It's a good car.
It is bad. It is a badass looking little
And it's an
ride.
interior where your girl wouldn't be like, I don't want to ride in that thing, you know?
Yeah, it's got the full interior still in it, the factory seats. Hell, the radio even works.
I was just gonna ask.
The radio.
It has a radio and it does work.
Real nice. Look at that.
Stock door panels.
I mean, you could be bumping tunes, get going and getting a milkshake this summer.
It's got power windows. They all work. Got that stock looking shifter.
Power windows.
We want to keep that stock look. The boost controller is run off of the old AC fan controller.
Really?
Yep. So you switch that to high, and then that turns on your boost controller.
Real nice.
Yep. And then your cruise control on button will activate a RPM limiting switch right now, but could also activate your trans brake in the new transmission. So that way you can kind of keep that stealth look.
Keep
in
it.
here, yeah?
Keep it classy.
Keep it classy. Stock hood, flat hood, so that way it's
Back seat.
sneaky.
Sneaky's the game.
Yep.
This is one of them cars on race day that'll get you laid and get you paid. But because of that back seat, you ain't getting no kids out of that situation. You ain't getting back there.
No, you ain't.
Beautiful back here.
Oh, absolutely. The
Very
entire
clean.
car is beautiful.
Yeah.
Very clean car. And you can follow you to Hooters, or follow you to Hooters. Follow whoever buys it to Hooters.
Yeah.
Master disconnect on the battery.
Master disconnect, yeah.
Now that little piece right there goes with this Mustang, doesn't it?
It can, yeah. It's just it's a front clip, so if you decided to cut off the shock towers, you would have to continue to add more parts to it. But it can do the front frame rails.
Has a Pro Mod mid plate.
There we go.
May or may not go with this, but
I think it actually does go a small block.
Small block chibi.
not the Cat either.
No, not the Cat small block. But anyway, yeah.
That's a really neat piece right there, really.
So that was cut off of somebody else's car, and we were gonna put it on the black one. We were gonna call it spare parts, but there's already a million spare parts cars out there. But whatever, it's fitting. So anyway,
So you, what was that for? A tie down?
it was to either tie down or to pull it.
Real nice.
Honestly, that's a nice piece, really.
It really is. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I like it.
So you cut off your frame rails, you would weld that right to the frame rails, and then this would go on into the uprights.
Probably a $1,500 piece and another $1,000, you know, $1,500 to have it installed and $500 for the piece or something. If you were to buy it new and have it installed.
Right, yeah.
But otherwise, it can just go with the car.
Yeah, that's awesome.
If they want it, if not, I'll send it off somewhere else.
Send it off. New home.
New home.
New rehoming fee.
A rehoming fee, yep. $39.95.95.
Hey everybody, I just wanted to hop on here at the end of this video and talk about these two Mustangs that my father-in-law has, my future father-in-law. Very cool cars, very cool cars. The 4i one is like a race car starter pack. It you know, has a killer set of gauges in it. It comes with an ignition box, a coil even. It has like a lightweight race style seat in it. Comes with a set of seat belts, like race quip seat belts, a front tube, front end for it, and quite a few other miscellaneous items, the drive shaft and stuff like that. It is literally just a motor and transmission away from going out and having fun. He's asking $4,000 or best offer for that one. It's a rolling chassis. Like I said, that car, race car starter pack. Yeah, just motor and transmission. You're ready to go racing. The white one he's asking $13,950 for, which for that type of car, killer deal. It's got 331 stroker in it with a turbo, with a Borg-Warner turbo. Holley EFI on it. It's got a Holley HP ECU, and it's got a Holley EFI digital dash, which is like the one we had in the Camaro. The interior in that thing is absolutely beautiful. That car, I want that car, honestly. I think that car would be so much fun. You could take it. It'd be an amazing drag and drive car. You could go to the cruise. You could go to car show. You could cruise it. Go to the drag strip. I mean, you could drive it to the drag strip. You don't even have to trailer it. You could drive it to the drag strip. But that car is absolutely beautiful. So if you guys are interested in either one of those cars, email me at virtualspeed1@yahoo.com. I'll have my email down in the description below. So if you guys are interested in either one of them cars, please get in contact with me, and I'll get you set up. So I thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.